so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaiya, and today we're doing another metal unboxing video. I'm super excited. We got tons of packages, okay? Tons. Y'all went ham this month. I'm so appreciative. We're gonna get into some of these, all of these packages. I even have a box, you know, down below on the floor that didn't fit into the box. This one in particular. So we got tons of stuff to open up, but before we do, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. I post weekly videos documenting my metal journey as a brand new metalhead. If that sounds interesting to you, then you can subscribe. I also have my Discord, the Mosh Pit. Down below there's an invite link if you want to join. We just hit 300 members. So, you know, if you want to come and join, and also a place to hang out and talk metal, memes, pets, you know, all of those things, come and join. It's a fun community. Also, if you want to send something to be featured in our metal unboxing videos, my P.O. box is also down below if you feel inclined to send something to be featured. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the first package, let's do it. All of these are from Amazon. Most of them. All of them. So, we're going to see what we got in here. We got a lot of collections starting, mostly of Sabotage and King Diamond stuff. So, let's see. Oh! Starting off right. We got more Sabotage. Yes! We have to complete the collection because it spells, I think, sorry, itchy nose, it spells Sabotage, I think, on the sides, the sides of the CD. Oh my gosh! Hall of the Mountain King. Why is he wearing flip-flops? He's wearing flip-flops. That's so cool. And a Viking helmet sort of thing. I need to do Sabotage, so I will let y'all know a little secret for the pre-planning, okay? I do have a Sabotage reaction and a few others. I'm not going to spoil anything else, but I do have a Sabotage reaction scheduled for February with the CD unboxing that's going to happen with this. So just be prepared, okay? Be prepared. This is cool. Thank you so much. 24 hours ago, Beyond the Doors of the Dark. Yep, completing the set. If you want the ASMR, I'm sorry. You're welcome. Oh, be prepared for all the Sabotage. I think this is all of them, yeah. Yes! More Sabotage! I think I'm getting the entire collection in this. Ghost in the Ruins, a tribute to Chris Oliva, and then Sabotage Sirens and the Dungeons Are Calling, the complete session. So this is the complete session one. Look at that cover. Very like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like the Jungle Book meets like the Goonies. And then here's Ghost in the Ruins. All the CDs just look like this on the back. But the important part is the lettering. So this is part of the S on the side, which is really dope. And then this is the G. Thank you so much to whoever is sending these Sabotage CDs. Y'all have been persistent. Sabotage and King Diamond, okay? We are going to get a Merciful Fate reaction on here. I also have that scheduled. Okay. Oh my god. Yes! You were waiting for it. I think I have this on either cassette or vinyl. I can't exactly remember. Dead Winter Dead. This one is such a cool... Sorry, I know. There you go. This one's such a cool cover. And then this one, Power of the Night. Ooh, kind of like an Iron Maiden hand. Look at that. Look at that. What letters do we have here? So we have the V on this one. And then I think this is... I don't know what this is. cool. So tell me, Sabotage, like, this is live in Japan. So what's the sitch with them? I'm guessing this is just like a really just collectible sort of thing that they're doing now with their whole discography for like diehard fans and stuff. This looks really cool though. I'm assuming that's the lead singer. Oh, now I like really have to do a whole unboxing because I love collecting CDs and cassettes and records and stuff like that. Y'all know this by now if you've been watching me for a bit. You know this, so I appreciate y'all sending me things because I'm building the metal collection. I had one of y'all, Haunted Entity, shout out to you, send me from their own personal collection this Butchered, no, it's not Butchered at Birth. Oh god, Violence Unimagined. There we go. Brain fart, brain fart. Hey! Sabotage, Poets, and the Madmen. I like this dragon in the corner here. That's cool. This is very King Diamond in terms of like, it's reminding me of Abigail or like them. This one, Poets and Madmen, marked my return to lead vocal duty, but that was not the plan when we started. Somehow I knew that it was the end of the road for Sabotage for a while, which was very sad for me because Sabotage has always been such a big part of my life. John Oliva, November 2011. Wow. Alright. I'm interested. I'm so interested. Every single one of these CDs has like something very personal to like the band and the singer. It's like, it's definitely like collection material. Like this one from Live in Japan says, I love playing in Japan. The fans are so great and friendly and the production crews are awesome. They're literally into their gig. Every time I played there, I would always find it amazing. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, fatty booklets too with these. All right, I'm into it. I'm into it. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry. I just had breakfast, so I'm like wired for sound, girl. I was at the gym, worked on my inner and outer thighs, you know. Had to take a break because the holidays happened. Ooh! Yes! Hey, look at that! Black Sabbath Volume 4. Wheels of Confusion, Tomorrow's Dream. Oh, Snowblind is on here. That's the one that we reacted to. Okay, also, side note, this is how weird copyright is on YouTube. This is a side rant, sorry. But it has something to do with Black Sabbath because my Black Sabbath reaction is now completely blocked. And it's interesting because it wasn't blocked. And when I first uploaded it, obviously, and then I think I disputed some of the claims, and then they didn't block it, and then now it's completely blocked. Also, my In Flames reaction is now totally unblocked. And if you remember that one, that was 86% blocked to my audience. Also weird is Iron Maiden, like, I uploaded it the first time, wasn't blocked. Then I disputed the claims, then they fully blocked it. Then I deleted that one, re-uploaded it, and then it was fully blocked officially. And then it wasn't unblocked, and then it wasn't blocked, and then it was blocked again. So I don't know. YouTube copyright, man. I'm so over it. Anyway, yes, I'm really excited about this. I actually have a Black Sabbath CD. It was the first metal CD that I had ever gotten, and I didn't know that it was metal at the time. I thought it was just like hard rock. But this was before my journey, okay? This was before my metal journey, and now we have a pair to add to it. Okay, we have this little box. I know, she was like kind of drowning in there. I mean, one of these days I'll just do an unboxing and not talk and just open packages. That'll be if I ever like lose my voice from a show. Girl, I have 3 shows in the same week with one of my bands, and one of the shows is 3 hours. The other show is 4 hours. And then another one is 2.5 hours. So my voice is gonna be tired. This is Black Sabbath. Oh, you can't even see it because the receipt's in there. They put a bunch of cling wrap around it. Let's see if I can. That's probably because it's used. Cling wrap. Me and cling wrap do not mix, okay? I can't do it. Sabbath, bloody Sabbath. Dude, that's sick. That is sick. This is a pristine CD. 74, so I think we're still with Ozzy. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, A National Acrobat, Fluff, Sabracadabra, Killing Yourself to Live. I'm assuming that's what that is, or Live. What is that? I'm assuming that's a V. I'm assuming that's a V. Looking for Today, Spiral Architect. Look at that cover. This CD looks so good in person. I just want to like copyright Warner Brothers. That's also why the Black Sabbath reactions are blocked. Note for any other YouTubers that decide to do reaction videos, Warner Brother and Universal, well, it's really Warner Brother that has no chill. And that's for movies and that's for music. So you hear a lot of like movie review channels that use like little clips. They always get their videos blocked or whatever because Warner Brother Music and studios as a whole takes down that stuff. So far, Amazon has not messed me up with the CD delivery, okay? Yes! Black Sabbath. Excuse me. Black Sabbath. Master of Reality. Sweet Leaf, After Forever, including the Elegy, Embryo, Children of the Grave, Orchid, Lord of this World, Solitude, and Into the Void. 71. So I think this is like their second album, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Black Sabbath was their first one that was self-titled, right? And that came out in 70. Yeah, because Black Sabbath released like 9 records in 10 years. And if you watched my previous video on my top 5 best and worst bands, I mentioned how bands like Winter Sun and Gorguts need to do better about releasing music, because if Black Sabbath can release almost 10 records in 10 years, girl, you gotta deliver more for your fans. And I have to do the same thing for myself. You know, I haven't released an album in like 5 years, so I can't really talk. We're definitely planning a lot of shows. There's so many shows that I'm planning to see. In April, I'm planning to see Insomnium. They're coming to North Carolina. And then Mastodon, Gojira, and Lorna Shore are coming to Asheville. Mastodon is like OG. Even though I'm not a huge fan of their music, this is the second time in less than a year that they will be coming to Asheville. And everybody skips Asheville because it's like such a small theater. I mean, it's like you either get the Orange Peel, which is where Cannibal Corpse played, or you get like the Thomas Wolfe Theater. Girl. And they're coming. Freaking Lorna Shore's coming here. Yes! I think we have this CD already, but either way, I always keep these things because anything y'all send me is something that like I cherish forever. Okay, I have so many of your like fan letters and things like that, and I just keep it all together in a little collage journal that I make so I can like time capsule that stuff. I know I'm so like sentimental and cheesy, but paranoid. This one is, excuse you, sir. 70s. So this, I think, is their second record. Yeah, because I think it's, because they released 2, I think, in the first year, which was Black Sabbath, their self-titled. I think they released this, and then they released Master of Reality. I'm like working my brain backwards here. This one has War Pigs. War Pigs is easily one of the best metal songs, period. But Heaven and Hell has my heart, okay? But every single time I listen to Heaven and Hell, my brain automatically switches it to Eye of the Tiger, and I don't know why. I know. Ooh. Ooh. What is wrong with this CD though? It feels thick, girl. Death Angel. So, Death Angel is opening for somebody this year. I think they're playing with Creator. I think Creator's going on tour with Sepultura. And I think Death Angel is joining them. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that they're touring. I'm pretty sure they're touring this year. Wow. Seemingly Endless Time, Stop, Veil of Deception, The Organization, Discontinued, A Room with a View, Stagnant, XTC, EX-TC, what is that? Disturbing the Peace, and they had to put their Maiden Mexico sticker on top of the last song. Falling Asleep as their last song. Act 3. Is that what this one's called? 1990? Ooh. What do you think about Death Angel? This is cool. Looks like we're about to watch like a play or some sort of like opera thing. Super exciting. This is, okay, yeah, I think it is called Act 3. This is the first Death Angel record I think I've gotten. Yes! Yes! I was hoping we were gonna get this one. The Wizard, Behind the Wall of Sleep, basically In My Bee. 5 songs, sort of. It's interesting that on this record, you can kind of see it. Sorry, I know my camera's not like great, but it's like dash. It's like a bit of finger dash or slash Sleeping Village slash warning. So I'm assuming it's not 5 songs. It says 5 songs, but I'm assuming those either go together or there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this. But for some reason they're like combined. Interesting. I haven't seen this one yet. Sabotage by Black Sabbath. Look at Ozzy on the back. Oh my goodness. He looks coked out of his mind. Probably because he was. No tea, no shade, girl. It's the 70s. What are you gonna do? Wow. Hole in the Sky, Don't Start Too Late. Symptom of the Universe, Megalomania, Thrill of It All, Super Tsar, Am I Going Insane, parentheses, Radio, and The Ritz. What do you think about this album? Y'all have been requesting this band for so long. Queensrÿche. Yes, I think it's Queensrÿche, right? Right? Queen of the Reich, Knight Rider, Blinded, The Lady Wore Black, and then all of these bonus tracks. Look at all those bonus tracks, girl. That whole album is just four tracks. All tracks, 24-bit, digitally remastered. Queensrÿche EP, 1983. Whoa. I'm assuming it's just a self-titled record then, huh? Remastered. This is giving me such like King Diamond, Black Sabbath vibes. Thank you so much, by the way, to everybody that's sending stuff. I'm seriously so excited to look through these more. And y'all know, I'll get the CD boxings going. Ooh! Yes! Power Slave by Iron Maiden! Yes! 2 Minutes to Midnight. Which is the one that I listen to? I listen to Power Slave. That's the one I listen to. I just love that everything is like Egyptian themed for this record. Every record by Iron Maiden is like a whole different vibe. Similar to that of like Megadeth too. Studio Collection, originally released in 1983, remastered. Ooh, yes! Y'all are amazing. Why do I love you so much? Candlemass, Tales of Creation. Yeah. So I've also gotten a lot of requests for this band. Who's the record label? Peaceville? Girl, I've written to Peaceville so many times. Let's collaborate, honey. Let's like do some business. Into the what is that? Unfathomed Tower? Tell me more about this record. I know you can't see it very well because my camera's not super great, but it says Into the Unfathomed Tower, and then it has all these like parts to it. What is that? Is it just like, I'm assuming it's a really long Choir of Angels, Outside the Gates of Heaven, Soul's Flight. Ooh, I'm already super down with that. Epic doom metal from the Swedish legends. Stunning soundscape of epic, somber atmosphere and melodic passages. Another all-time classic from these undisputed pioneers of the scene. I'm down. Haven't listened to too much like doom metal, except especially like epic doom metal, so I'm down. If you're wondering what the second CD is, it's Queensrÿche again, Rage for Order. This one's cool. Also another remastered track. Walk in the Shadows, I Dream and Infrared, The Whisper, Gonna Get Close to You, The Killing Words. So they have 11 tracks and then 4 bonus tracks. Killing Words live. They have an acoustic remix of I Dream and Infrared. Oh, Infrared. Walk in the Shadows is also live. That's so cool. So cool. Thank you so much. It's a secret. I don't even know. Metal Church. Blessings in Disguise. What? I've never heard of this band before. This is new. 1989. Elektra, Asylum Records. 2018. No, this is from 89. Fake Healer, Rest in Pieces. April 15th, 1912. Of Unsound Mind, Anthem to the Estranged, Badlands. I've never heard of this band before. Metal Church? They look so cool though. They look like the Lost Boys if they were like older. Okay, tell me more about Metal Church. I'm interested now. I've never heard of this band before. Ooh, another Metal Church CD. Oh, the dark. Oh, this looks so creepy. Look at that. Girl, there's glowing eyes in that door. Ooh, that's a big no. Welcome my ass. Psycho, Line of Death, Over My Dead Body, Watch the Children Pray. Okay, maybe not power metal. Maybe though. But sounds like from some of their. Oh, I wonder what they are. Maybe it is power metal. Tell me in the comments. What's your favorite record from Metal Church if you've listened to them? This one looks really cool. This one seems very like horror themed, kind of like it's meant to be spooky. I wonder if this was released like around Halloween time when they first released it. So this is before, what's this called? Blessing in Disguise. So this is before Blessing in Disguise. This one came out in '86. That one came out in '89. So interesting. Thank you so much. I'll have to do more research. Ah, Amazon broke the freaking thing. Look at that. We had our first casualty. Girl. No way. Yes. King Diamond live in concert 1987 performing Abigail. Girl, this is perfect. Look at the back too with the photos. So if you saw my previous video, the top 5 best and worst bands that I reacted to in 2022, girl. Okay, King Diamond was my #1, spoiler, and Abigail. It's the only record so far that I've really listened to. I save so much of my reactions for this channel so that they're genuine for y'all. So I am going to be doing more King Diamond. I've been honestly saving the rest of my King Diamond virginity for y'all. Okay, but Abigail was pinched fingers. Okay, so this already was coming out, which I don't know if that's great, but it's already coming out. Yes! Yes! This was my favorite Sabotage cover. Look at that. This is amazing. It's so much better on vinyl looking at it. Because it has so many like little details. I'll kind of point some of them out to you. Like here's the face. And then there's this little dude. And then obviously, you know, this beautiful hot lassie. I mean, look at the butt and thighs, girl, okay? So cool. So freaking cool. Sabotage, Edge of Thorns, the final album by legendary guitarist and co-founder Chris Oliva. What about John? A lot of the songs are crafted for Chris's playing. I remember the last songs Chris, Paul, and I wrote together were All That I Bleed and Miles Away. These are still my 2 favorites on the album. Oh, I wonder if he died. Just for historical purposes, I'm wondering that. Sorry, light. Alright, we're down to the final box. I know. It's been quite an eventful little unboxing here, huh? Yeah, I'm having trouble. Bare hands I'm opening this thing. Put in here, but it's not. This is about to be sick and nasty. Oh, look at this. I'm speechless. Strong language, brief nudity. Oh, suitable for persons over 18. What is this? Queensrÿche 4 CD DVD Super Deluxe Edition of the mind-bending heavy metal classic They Don't Want You to Hear. Classic album, newly mastered at Abbey Road. Bonus disc features B-sides and rarities, 2 live shows from the original Mindcrime era, DVD with Operation Mindcrime Live and promo videos, dossier containing new interview with Jeff Tate, and essay written by Alex Milas. Yeah, because I got the CD of this from y'all. We're an underground revolution working overtime. Whoa. And it's like a giant CD thing, but like way obviously heavier and nicer. Like this is a book, and it looks like you would slide it out of here and then be able to fold it. So we're gonna have to do a Queensrÿche reaction and then CD unboxing and open those CDs, and then I have some other I think I have a vinyl record and I think I have a CD. Yeah, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Look at all of the stuff on the back. You might be able to see some of it, you might not be. Either way, what you need to know is that this is a bunch of the original album, DVDs, promo videos. Yeah. This is amazing. Thank you to whoever sent this. Honestly, this is such a wonderful, wonderful thing to add to the collection, and I'm really, really excited to open this. So we're gonna get Queensrÿche on the channel, okay? You just wait. I love the way these open up. Oh, yes! Y'all are so amazing! How did I honestly get so lucky with such amazing subscribers? Y'all, oh, yes. More to the collection. Look at this thing. It's massive. Almost feels even bigger than like a normal vinyl record for some reason. Side 1, side 2, and 3. Oh, there's 2 in here. So what is it that they... Okay, so the original album, Eyes of a Stranger. Okay, so... Oh, that's cool. Notice how... So this is the full album with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 songs, I'm guessing. So that set has, box set has the full album. Look at this. Side 3, if you can see it. It's got 3 E's. I wonder why. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that. Engineered by James Jimbo Barton and mixed by James Jimbo Barton. Made in the Czech Republic. That's cool. So this is the full album, and then that has the full album and like all the like promotional stuff with it. It's fantastic. Thank you. My heart is so full right now, dude. We got so much stuff for the collection. Look at this. I have the best subscribers in the entire world. Without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. You have helped me so much, tremendously, on this metal journey. That's just half the stack. Here's the other half from y'all. And I'm so grateful. Like, each and every one of you. King Diamond, Metal Church, Queensrÿche. So it's looking like y'all really want the Queensrÿche, and you really want Sabotage, you want the King Diamond, and Candlemass too. So we're gonna make it happen. There's a lot that's happening with this, with the channel, okay? Right now I'm currently saving money to buy a gaming PC and a couple monitors so that we can really do Twitch proper. I was originally going to just try and do it on my laptop, but I do everything on that laptop. So all of the screen recording for my videos, all the editing, like I run my mic through there, and it's just, she wouldn't be able to handle it. So I'm saving money to do that so we can do Twitch proper, and then I'm planning on streaming very consistently. So I've got a lot of things I'm working on, and I know y'all want more of this. So we're gonna get to it. Just be patient, and watch my videos that aren't copyrighted. That helps. So you'll know because it won't have the tag down below. Y'all are amazing, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much to every single person that sent me something to be featured in these metal unboxing videos. If you want to send me something, please feel free to. You don't have to. I know times are tough and money is kind of tight right now for a lot of people, so if you don't want to send anything, that's totally fine. I have a lot of people that send stuff from their personal collection, or they send me new stuff like these lovely people. It all goes for back to the channel, basically. Everything that y'all send, I always feature back in the channel, either in a CD unboxing or to personally study so I learn more later. You know the biz. Anyway, thank you. from the bottom of my heart. We've almost been doing this metal journey for a year. It'll be a year on February 9th, so I've got a special little video planned for that, which y'all will see very soon. But anyway, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to hold on to these Queensrÿche CDs and vinyls for dear life. But I'm going to leave y'all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very, very soon.